Hello, I'm coming to you from my hen run today. There's the hen house. You might just be able to see the chickens mooching around underneath. They're a bit nervous because I've been working in here this afternoon. Often when I'm in here working, I muse about life, the universe, everything. And I was thinking about a conversation we've been having on the WhatsApp group, my client WhatsApp group, about maintenance, and how part of my realization was that if nothing changes, nothing changes, or rather I couldn't carry on eating the way I was, or I just end up weighing the same again. So something had to be different. And I mentioned that one of the things about that was that I got really angry when I realized that something had to change. And as I was in here doing my clean out, what I've been doing this afternoon is I've been cleaning the hen house, and you can see it there. I have to pull it all to pieces and use a disinfectant wash it all down. Then I've got to dry it, then I've got to spray it with another disinfectant and a mite killer, and then put it all back together again, and then put all their bedding and stuff in. And it's a right chore. I love having my chickens, but it takes me a good couple of hours to do, and it's a pain in the bum, if I'm honest. If it's the one thing I don't like about my chickens. It's messy, it's smelly, it's clearing out all the poo that's in the hen house. It's a very unpleasant job. And I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And as I was doing it today, I was thinking, or as I was contemplating doing it today, I was thinking how I was coming up with excuses after excuses to why I shouldn't today, just as I've done for all the previous weekends. Well, I can't because we've got to get ready to go on holiday and there's too much to do, and that's much more important. And I can't, so today I was thinking I can't do it because I've just had my surgery, as some of you know, and that I've got to be very careful with lifting, and I really probably shouldn't do this, and etc, etc, etc. And I thought of every reason why not to, and I procrastinated, and it's not true that it's fine for me to do it despite my surgery, and I was very careful, and I just planned how I did it so that I didn't do myself any injuries, and I asked for help when I needed it, and I managed it. And whilst I was in here doing it, I thought, this is exactly like accepting that you've got to lose weight and accepting that you've got to maintain. So going back to what I started off saying about me being absolutely furious that I've got to do something different. Well, once I started doing it, once I just did it, all the angst and the guilt of I haven't done it but I really should, and it won't matter if I don't do it today, and I'll just do it tomorrow, and all of that constant backwards forwards conversation that you have with yourself. Once I just did it, I did it, and I got on and did it, and there was no more angsting, no more debating with myself. I just did it, and the feeling of yes, that's this job done once more for the next couple of months. Now I feel absolutely great because I've got on and done it, and job done. And that's what dieting's like, that's what maintenance is like. And some of you may be watching this thinking, yeah, but how do you just do it? It's all very well when that debate's going on, but how do you do it? It's nothing more complicated than doing it, than making that decision to do it. And then you just get on and you do it. And that sounds really, really weird, but it's the truth. You just get on and do it. Dieting, one foot in front of the other, problem solve, think about any hiccups coming up, think about any difficulties and plan around them, just like I did with moving heavy things here. So plan how you're going to manage with things that you know are going to be difficult, but not every single moment of every single day is difficult when you're dieting. There are only key points that are, so plan for it, make plans and negotiate your way around that so that you manage it okay, just as I did with cleaning out this hen house. Maintenance, no different. I always talk to you guys about my obsession with eating nuts, and how I ended up having to think of everything under the sun, how to manage this nut eating. Even though it's nice and healthy, it was making me put on weight. So I've been really not wanting to get back onto my maintenance plan after, in fact it's not even a maintenance plan, it should be a weight loss plan because I put on a bit over my holiday in Italy and I really haven't wanted to do it. You know, I just had to accept that I've got to do it. Just do it. Just get on and do it. And then when you do, all that chatter, it just stops. And you'll be glad to know that I'm halfway there to losing my holiday gains. So I'm feeling much better for having made that choice to just do it. So just do it. It's so much easier.